Hello, thank you for tuning into another episode of Take 10 on Tuesday with the Tennessee Tribune. I'm Jason Luntz. Today I have a great up-and-coming artist, Rod H, that lives right here in the Nashville area. How you doing, sir?
How you doing? It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, great, man. Nice to meet you, too. We really appreciate you coming. We haven't had a lot of artists on the show, so we definitely want to talk to the artist community here in Nashville.
And surprisingly, it is really a bigger community than what Nashville gets credit for. We think some of the bigger cities like New York and Chicago and LA, you think, art. But Nashville has an up-and-coming art scene as well.
Like the Fifth Ave area?
Yep.
A lot of art
arcade,
galleries?
yep. Art crawl every month. Just, pop-up galleries, random street corners. You just never know.
You never know, right?
Never know.
So that's great. So, and you're right here in this scene that is just growing nationally. People are talking about Nashville art, as you mentioned. Well, first question is, are you originally from Nashville? And if not, how did you get here?
I'm from Memphis. I came out this way when I went to MTSU. I graduated December 2013.
Oh, wow.
It's not that long ago, but to me it feels a while ago.
Yeah, the college like that.
Yeah, but that's how I came out to this area, and I've been here ever since.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you graduated from MTSU, and you decided Nashville's where you wanted to stay.
I do like Nashville. It's comfortable. Change of scenery is different from being in Memphis, but it's not too far away from home. Mm-hmm. So I do like it here. Oh,
good. Now, when you were in college, did you study art?
I did. I studied a mixture of art and education. So I do art lessons as well. So if you have kids that or the family, kind of like a personal sipping strokes almost.
Oh, wow.
I do that as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's kind of a split, education and art.
Okay, so now you've taken your talents as art, your talents as educator, and you've actually brought them together.
Together, yes, sir.
And how long have you been doing that?
About a year now.
About a year?
Yeah, about a year now, yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. And let's talk a little bit about your art. What inspires your art?
I would just say, as an artist, I like to make things that are readily accessible to anyone. Mm-hmm. I want my art to be able to be appreciated by just a common person. It doesn't have to be so complicated that you don't understand it. Some artists do function that way, but I just want anybody to be able to say, hey, I like that. I can pull some kind of meaning or depth from that, whatever it may be that they're looking at.
Now, is that something you tend to see with art? Is there some art that is just not as accessible to the common man?
It is. I do. As a whole, the fine art world can be a little bit reclusive, to where, and some people could develop a love for art if it wasn't so, secluded and, it almost like alienates some people. They feel that way.
Yeah.
Because they like, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's rare that you get to meet the artist sometimes in the gallery because some of the stuff may be from Timbuktu, wherever, I don't know.
Yeah, it can be anywhere in the country.
Right.
Now, when your art is hanging somewhere, do you try to spend time in the gallery, or do you let people know you'll be around?
Most definitely. If I'm given an opportunity to be in a gallery, I would love to be there. Because the beautiful thing about art is that anyone can take their own perception from it. You look at something and you go, oh, okay, well, I see this, this, and this. I think it makes me feel this way. And it gives it another level of depth that you can see or meet the person that did it.
Okay.
And I think it's beautiful, too, just to hear your opinion, because sometimes I find myself shaping my own opinion based off of what I've heard. Like, I didn't think about it like that.
What?
I think I like that.
So you actually have a vision, you created an idea what it symbolizes to you, but then what other people get from it?
It can change. It can change. It's kind of like life. At 15, the world looks one way.
Yes.
At 20, it looks one way.
Yes.
25, which I'm 25 now, it looks a little bit different,
Yes,
it's fluid.
Yeah. Well, wait till you hit 30. You'll definitely see.
That's what I've been told.
You've been told.
I've been told.
Now, I see you brought a lot of different art today, and it's different styles. So let's explain to me, like I'm layman, and I don't really know.
Yeah,
I see different.
So you
have the oil, acrylic. You can explain it.
Okay. As far as style wise, once again, going back to being accessible, some of the things that I like and influence, I like traditional art, such as like African art and stuff like that. But I also am in love with like graffiti. So like my art is this weird blend between like traditional art and street art.
Okay.
Because once again, I want it to be accessible. Like some of the best art in the world you will see just on the side of a building.
I know.
And it doesn't always get the same accolade as something that is more refined. I do have technical training, so I can make things that are refined.
Yes.
You know, I can do portraits, I can do all that kind of stuff, but by choice, I choose kind of work in a more stylized manner.
Wow. Oh, that's great. And as far as the different canvases, or because I see here we have the oil paintings and the acrylic, right? What's the difference between?
Well, with acrylic, it dries faster. It's thinner, so you have to lay a lot more coats down. But it pops out, so you can do things that grab people really easily. It's one of the things I like about it. You can create it rather fast as well. In my opinion, everybody has their own different artistic opinion on paint and stuff. But as far as oil paint, I like how you can blend it better because it stays wet longer. So you can always come back like a day or two. It takes like a week and a half for it to dry.
Wow.
But it just depends on what you're trying to capture. In my opinion, which medium works best.
Okay.
For what you're trying to do.
And what about the images that we're looking at with the Afrocentric? And what is that? Is that paper? What is that?
It's material, paper, wood on one of them, and it's oil pastel, which is like a pencil form of oil.
Okay.
But it doesn't take near as long as to dry. You spray fix it, stays them in place. I like that because once again you can make stuff a little bit quicker.
Okay.
And when you're talking about doing commissions for people, they may not want to wait 2 weeks for a birthday gift.
Yeah.
And they want it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it gives me that flexibility.
Now, are you a full-time artist?
I am now.
Really?
I am now.
Well, that's
starting
great.
in January.
Starting in January. Yep. So you're just creating your art.
Yep.
Man, that's great. Well, then, I guess the last question is, what's an average price cost for art you've already created, and maybe for commissions?
Okay.
Or how does the process work?
Right, I got you. Well, for commissions, I like to talk to people like on a personal, individual level, and I will ask, what's the price point? What are you comfortable at? And whatever you're comfortable with, no matter how high, how low, I can make something that will fit that. And then a lot of times people they want art, but they're like, I don't know what I want. And that kind of intimidates people. So, you give me your price point. You tell me, hey, just tell me a feeling or colors that you like. Hey, my home has red, blue, whatever. And you tell me, I want something that makes me feel a certain kind of way. And I do my best to create something that fits within the parameters, of whatever you set for me.
That's a good process.
Now, as far as something that I've already created, it's a little bit different. I balance materials and time and effort with how much I will charge for it. Oil paint is a little bit more expensive, so I would charge a little bit more for oil paint versus acrylic. Like the base price for something I've already created and it's an oil, between $300 to $500 for like the sizes that you see behind me. Anywhere from that price range to about $1,000. Just depends. And acrylic, I usually say right around $200.
Around $200?
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, then I guess I would love to let the audience know how can they get in touch with you to talk about commissions or possibly purchasing some of the art they've seen today.
Okay. Once again, I'm Rod H. You can find me on Instagram. You can just search Rod H, or you can contact me by email, which is my preferred method, at artbyrodh. So that's ARTRODH@gmail.com. And I definitely will respond. I try to respond within 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh man, that's great, man. Well, I'm really impressed with the work I've seen today, and I always love to see a person who's, actually living their dreams, and that's great, man. Congratulations.
Positivity, it spreads, it's contagious.
It does. Oh man, yes, definitely. And then as you work on more projects, we'll definitely have to bring you back.
All right, well, I surely appreciate it, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. And once again, you've been tuning to Take 10 on Tuesday with the Tennessee Tribune. We'll see you next time.